Hello world, I'm LJ and this is LJ Goes Sweden. Today I have decided to sit again here in my living room on the couch, but I have, adjusted the camera angle so we have a different background. You have this beautiful reflection in the window from the lamp. Isn't it amazing? So today I will summarize my first week of work and yeah, to say it short, it was definitely better than expected, especially if you compare my knowledge from now to the initial meeting with the hiring manager and the engineering manager back in December. So, yeah, what can I say? And well, in general, it was very easygoing. The people there they know a lot of things and they talk a lot about the things going on, and especially like now I think it's getting better, but in the first like days, Monday, Tuesday, when they were talking about things, I had no clue what they were talking about, even if it was like not talking about certain projects or company things. Even if they just talked about certain softwares or whatever, I was totally screwed basically, and I was like listening and I was like, nice, interesting. But now, after going through a lot of documentations, learning what the abbreviations mean, what the procedures are, at least like from the theoretical perspective, I understand what people are doing, and I also start now working with software that I myself also understand more the details, what the people are working on, where they maybe have some struggling situations, maybe I can help in the future. There are a lot of different things. So, and what I can say is I'm still on the side, or my opinion is still identical to December, that this is a very hard job without any engineering experience, definitely. But I feel like that I can do it. It always depends, of course, how I am able to work with struggling situations. Like if I, and also like how the team members are acting when I make a mistake. Of course, like I cannot tell you right now, but I don't know how long it's going to be until I really do my first project. But for now, I'm still in the training phase, and I have now started working with LabVIEW. I have some minor experience from university where we had like seen some types of programs written that we basically just used to measure our data, but we did not really program anything now. And now, since today, I am actually doing tutorials from the beginning till a level that is needed to do the project. And for right now, it makes fun. It's really like I can, no, not I can, but what we did in university was a lot of Python. But when I say a lot, it was more like it was not mandatory. You could choose a path where you have to work a lot with Python, but you could also choose a path where you don't have to work a lot with Python. I chose the way to work not so much with it, but also again, now I can say I'm sad that I did choose for the easygoing way without using Python or any programming language, because now, programming is needed. It's an essential part of this job. And the good thing is I have the basic knowledge. So at least I know what is written there. I understand like how programming works in general. I just have to learn these procedures, like, okay, what's next? And then how do you implement this and this? So it is a lot of studying basically. And with LabVIEW, you have this different approach. It is still a programming language, just with objects and symbols, and instead of writing the text. And I like it because you have a more visual thing of programming, which makes it a bit easier when you're not used to so much like writing commands and things. So I think this is actually a good thing, even though it is definitely, in my opinion, not the most convenient programming language. I think it would be way easier if you just go with a text, written program sometimes. But yeah, going with LabVIEW first, and then maybe I can also continue like using the basic knowledge from Python that I have and learn this also. And then, yeah, so that is still my feeling. So this will be a problem. Not a big problem, but it will be a challenge. And the other challenge that I also still feel is regarding electric circuits. So it is not the problem that I cannot read like the drawings, like, there is like a battery, then you have a capacitor or resistor or whatever, and you connect them and everything works. That is not the problem to read what is done. The thing that I don't feel comfortable with is if I build the thing in reality that is drawn on a scheme. I have always a mistrust in myself that I did something wrong. And now that we work with prototypes that are, like a one-of-a-kind prototype, and you break something because you mess up, it is a bit scary, Then you always want to be not double sure, but triple sure that you have not made any misconnection, that you create a short circuit or whatever and break stuff. So I also really have to get used to believing in myself that I'm able to make smart constructions, to measure the things appropriately, to test them as needed. Yeah, this is like the thinking that I have in what's going to happen in the future. So a lot of challenges, a lot of things where I probably will struggle, where I have to challenge myself to ask people, to be like, hey, can you tell me this? And can you maybe help me? I'm stupid. I don't know what to do. So yeah, those are the things. But it is good that I have this situation, but not bad. Because if I would be a master in LabVIEW or Python or this whole electricity stuff, then I think I would be the person who would isolate. Now I'm in this position, I have to connect to the other people to get their knowledge. And then with their knowledge and tips, I can create my own knowledge. And then also maybe can help them in the future. So all in all, I can still say that I like it. I like the atmosphere, the whole company. It is not like that I have contact with a million of people at the beginning. I have my mentor, I have my team, the test engineering team. I get to know them. It takes some time, of course. And then I can extend to different departments, to make connections, because they are all connected by working at the same project. This designing team, or the team that makes the production or the delivery, all those things. And that is coming in the future. So I can really, really say that this is a good start in my work life. And I also, as I said, I like the location. I prefer this apartment just from the feeling, probably more than living in the middle of nowhere just to live cheap close to Skellefteå. I don't know. But yeah, don't talk about this again. Yeah, I think I have a good feeling. So next week, the plan for me is, just from my knowledge, is to improve myself in LabVIEW, get through more of the documentations, maybe also get introduced to the first project. I already know what it's going to be, but maybe, learn something on it. There's actually a funny thing. There's this project that I probably will be working with, and there is a method of testing certain things that nobody in this department knows how it works. And they said like, okay, you can maybe read into it and learn how it works, and then you are the professional there. And so, of course, in one thing I feel like if I mess up, then I feel bad. But on the other side, it's also like the others don't know what the mistake might be because they also don't have the knowledge. So, it's like I am the first one. I can learn myself, and then maybe, I can introduce the others to it when I have figured out an easy solution how to work with this method. But that is basically what's going on right now. And I enjoy it. I really, really do. Okay, with that said, let's talk about the other things that are upcoming right now. There is actually one very big thing in my personal life right now that, I don't want to talk too much about it right now, and I also don't know if I ever will be talking in detail about the situation. But just to tell you, there might be a reason for me to go back to Germany for a few days to do something, what I think is important for my family. But we will see when it will be and if it will be. But there is a very high chance that it's going to happen. It's probably interfering with my working schedule too. So maybe I can figure out like a remote work schedule during the time. So maybe I can work during the time waiting at the airport. I don't know. But there is something, unfortunately, that's coming up. Well, that is also, of course, in my mind right now. Okay, and with that said, I don't know what else is planned. Like for me, it's weekend. Now I am actually also, that's one, I just got this other thing that I wanted to talk about. I am still, even though I like the job right now, I am very happy that I have a weekend. Because for me, there's always a positive and negative with work, like there is also with university or school. The positive for me right now with work is when I go home, work is done. I can do whatever I want to do at home. I have not to worry about certain like exercises or learning something for a test or whatever. So that is awesome. However, you work 8 hours a day, you sleep 8 hours a day, and then you have 8 hours left in your day that you, I don't know, do something that you want to do. But of course I have to walk to work, go back to work, have lunch and eat dinner. And so you have a lot of factors that reduce those 3 hours. In the end, it feels like when you go home, the time is flying by so fast, and then you go back to work. It's a routine that is a bit weird, I think. Because when you had school, for me at least, the latest I got home was at 3 p.m. and now I'm at home at 4:30 p.m. and I go to work at 7, which would have been in school one of the earliest lectures, classes, subjects, whatever. But this is still something that I have to get used to. But now I can really appreciate my weekend. So we will see. But as I told you already in yesterday's video, unfortunately, I have still this stupid swollen ankle thing. So I will lay low as much as possible for this weekend, but hope to, discover some cool places in the area. We will see. Okay. Now, for real, let's say goodbye for today, and we will see each other in tomorrow's video. Bye bye.